Hello, my name is Hannah Harold. I am a wife, I am a Christian, I am a young mum. I live in the country, having moved from the city a couple of months ago. I like gardening, I like reading, I like baking. I wanted to make this channel, I guess, for myself in a way. I've always thought self-care was kind of this thing that was really airy-fairy and more unhelpful than helpful. But I have been learning over the past couple of months that doing things for your body, doing things for your brain that is healthy is actually more beneficial for you. I guess I wanted to have a place where I could air out dirty laundry. That's definitely not what I wanted to do. But be honest, and be honest with myself and be honest with, I guess, people, and be truthful about what life is actually like. 1, as a Christian, 2, as a young mum, 3, as a young wife, and 4, I guess, just as myself with my personality. I'm kind of an introvert, but I like people. There's just so many aspects, and so I wanted to create this place where I could just share life, share struggles, share joys, and so here I am. Yeah, so you might get some b-roll. For the time being, I am really enjoying looking after my daughter. There are struggles. I came from a large family, and so I guess my expectation was that I would be really good at being a mum, which I don't think I'm necessarily bad at it, but there are things that I really struggle with. I have been struggling with postpartum depression, and that means that I tend to be angrier at my husband and at my daughter than I would want to be, and I get really upset about things very easily. My daughter has just been teething, and so she's very clingy, and I have really been struggling not having as much time to myself as I normally would, just because she really needs to be with me almost 24/7. She's not currently, which is nice, because she's napping. Yeah, so there's things like that that I have been struggling with and probably will struggle with for a little bit, but that's normal and that's okay, and that's what I'm trying to tell myself every day. I really can have some quite down days, and I mean, there's a lot going on in life, so there are circumstances that don't help that. As a wife, I mean, I'm only a year and a couple of months into being a wife, so I'm still learning, I guess, what my role is, how that has differed from when I was single and had a lot more free time. My daughter's just woken up, so she's now sitting with me. I guess as a Christian, my view of marriage and what it is to be a wife and a mum probably looks a little bit different from society's view, and that's just how it is, right? So our culture and our religion and our practices and our traditions are who we are, and it makes us who we are. And so other people may say something or disagree with how I think, yeah, I guess I should be a mum and my role in that, but I'm not going to change, and you're probably not going to change, so let's just accept it and move on. Yeah, so a wife, my role, I guess, from my view, is that I submit to my husband, which doesn't mean that he rules over me, but it means that he has an authority where I am to listen, and he makes decisions for our family. I need to trust that those decisions are the wise thing to do, and yeah, as an eldest daughter and having 6 brothers and being very bossy, I really struggle with that, and that's just the reality of it. With my daughter, I'm still figuring out what it is to be a mom, and all the different aspects that come with that. There are a lot of joys. I love reading, and I've been able to get back into reading since moving away from the city. I finally am getting into gardening, which I've always wanted to do but never had the space or the motivation, and now I have tomatoes growing and lots of flowers, and hopefully only more will come over time. I love baking. I cook all our meals, unless I'm not feeling well, then my husband will. But I like making cakes and cupcakes and pastries and lots of desserts. So, you know, you might see some videos on here of me just doing that because it's what I enjoy. I like eating them, and I like watching people eat things that I make. So yeah, I guess the reality is that sometimes we're not really honest with ourselves, and this is a place where I want to be honest with myself and with the people around me, and that may be hard sometimes. There may be times where I'm going to really struggle to open up, or yeah, I guess for other people to listen to what's going on in my life. But yeah, I guess we're all just figuring life out. I read something where a child was looking at their parents and kind of going, oh, why are they struggling so much with all this? But then they realised that this is their first time doing life too. I guess that inspires me to be a little bit softer on myself, because this is my first time doing life, and this is my first time being a mum and being a wife, and yeah, I'm new to it and I'm enjoying it. There are things that I'm struggling with, but that's just life. So thanks for listening to me rant a little bit. I hope you stay around and yeah, see what I have coming in the future. Okay, thank you. Bye.